Right, I'm now recording.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. Anyway, right, go on,
So I've got a knot there and a bit of an inclusion there. So probably going to have the thistle end at that end. The Spurtle's a fairly simple shape to do. Just take my leg off for a sec. In that you have, but it's also good practice for working with the tools because you have a cone and a rough sphere to make the kind of thistle shape, which also is quite ergonomic for stirring. You can hold that quite comfortably in your hand, especially if I'm working with dough. Then it's quite comfortable to do. So I think with the knot there, I'd rather the knot was in the thick end than in the spindle. And also what I do, because what I also like to have is, with a longer bit of wood like this, I can have a drive end. So I can just kind of taper this down into a little bit of a valley here, because then when I move to that end, so I'm not a fan of moving the cord both ends. I like to keep the cord to the left. So once I've done the detail of the once I've got the cone and the ball going, I can then switch ends and the cord will stay in this sort of gentle valley here.
Okay, all right. You've got a shredder on your left.
So then just with the corners I can just mark out at the top of the cone there, cone will go down to about there, which will have the knot in the middle of it, and then allow this much space for the ball. And then this bit I'll have to take quite a lot of material out for the actual shaft of the Spurtle. I'm still using the roughing gouge, but I can start getting this bit down. So I can take quite a lot of material off that way. And again here, just go down into the notch, just to get that rough ball started. There you go, all of this just with the roughing gouge.
The tension's too much.
Now you got an audience.
Yeah,
I know.
It's fun not being back here. Yeah. You're the one who usually gets to stick a little bit more.
So that's the basic shape. And then while the cord's still down here, I can take more of the yeah. So I need to take probably need to reduce this by at least a half.
It's a lot of work.
And again, there's a slight bulge in the middle because you always want to work downhill. So with the longer bit, it just makes it easier to kind of reduce that.
Yes.
Just sort of aiming to take that down to the diameter I want at the bottom of the sphere.
They're messing with you now, aren't they? They're really getting stressed out. They'll have another bit of paper. These settings are going to make so much difference.
So now that's sort of approaching where I want it to be. I can switch over to a flat gouge, flat plate. Start working on it. Bring this up a bit. That's pretty much where I want the cone to be. Just tidy that up a bit.
Yeah, won't be long.
20 minutes, 19.57. £3 point.
Are these your roughing cuts so far?
Sorry?
Are these your roughing cuts so far? Or are these roughing cuts?
No, they're pretty much done. But I've created a bit of a lip there, so I'm just going to even out the ball a bit.
Okay.
Gotta give yourself a challenge. We'll get there in a minute.
You just edge that over, just tilting it a little bit at each time, yeah?
Yeah. And then just follow that line down into the valley.
Using like the centre of the tool.
Centre of the flat plane, yeah. Lower third here. So that's there. Then what I can do with those valleys to get rid of that roughage in the middle, I'm just going with a bicycle gear cable.
Bicycle gear cable.
Yeah, the burning wire made out of the bicycle gear cable. I can either leave it like that just to sort of clean it up,
Yeah.
or let it go through to friction. This wood's very wet. You can see a bit of smoke coming off now. And you just get that decorative burnt line. There we go. So that end's pretty much done. I'll just tidy this bit up a bit, and then I can work down the other end. There we go.
There it goes, there we are.
So then with this bit at the end, I can just have the drive cord sat down there out of the way. I just use a blob of Vaseline to sort of think about the gearing as well. Actually, it's better up there. So that should stay put. So now I'm going to take all of that down. And aim to come to about here, just to leave a bit. Okay, the wood I'm working with is sycamore. Right. So now I want to leave about that much at the end. And then work the rest down with a flat plane.
Is that a quarter cut piece, is it?
Sorry?
Is that like this? Is that a quarter?
More or less, yeah. So we started off with that on the shape, so from that to that. I think I went 3 ways on the wood actually, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the one in the.
No, I bought that.
You bought it, didn't you?
He bought the good one as well.
Really taking shape now.
Oh, this is at the bottom. No, I'm just getting it down so I can get rid of it.
Again, I'm trying to follow this line down. Sort of see the line moving. With the wood. And maybe go back a little bit this way. I'm pretty much happy with that, so just going a little bit more. It's kind of a balance between how thin you're willing to get, because if it splits, it's going to splay the wood fibres at the end. So I'd rather finish it off with a knife right at the end. That soon blunts off a bit anyway as it's getting used. A little bit more of a taper. To that. Then, to burnish it, just get some shavings I prepared earlier. And then you're just sort of pumping. Okay. 20 minutes left. You can see it's getting a little bit of a sheen. The Vaseline's worn out on the points now, hence it's creaking. So there's a bit, it's still very wet, the wood, but that's kind of given it a slight polish. And then I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a point. As much as I dare. That'll do. Comes off.
I think that's big enough.
Looking good.
There we go. And you just need to finish off the point. Tidy up the There you go, one Spurtle. Lovely.
You were doing
Lovely.
Very nice.
that's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.